Welcome back to Mr. Buckall's channel. On today's episode, we're going to go over the difference between cutting wood on your land or buying wood from a logger. Before we do the number crunching, let us know if you guys like this kind of videos. Okay, so I get asked quite a bit where I get my wood, and people are always a little surprised when I say that I buy most of it. And I'm going to go over the reasons why I buy the wood versus I could go get it on the land, and here is going to be the numbers. Okay, so if I buy the wood from a logger, I can get the wood delivered in my yard for $130 per cord. So we're going to put this, that's $130 per cord. We're going to put this number here, 130/cord. Okay. Now, if I had to go harvest this wood, if I just decided to sell the wood standing, I'm not even gonna make firewood out of it. I'm gonna sell it standing. I'm gonna call the logger, and he's gonna give me a price for the species and whatnot. And it's about between 25 to 60 per cord of different species. So we could say it's about $50 standing that you're going to get for the wood. Okay. Now, if you take this 130, that's at the mill or in my yard. So there's trucking to be removed off of this. So we're going to take the trucking off. That's 25 bucks. Cord. Trucking. Trucking. And then we take also the $50 for the value of the wood. We're going to take that. So we're going to take 50 bucks. We're going to put that here. The wood. Now, if we take we got the trucking to take it to the mill, we got the wood value, and we got to yard it. Has to be yarded to roadside. Yarding, let's say 25 bucks a cord. And cutting, it's going to be about 40 bucks a cord. It's a chainsaw, and this is including the chainsaw cost. So I could see right away that if I harvested it on the land and paid myself the same amount, I'd be negative $10 on per cord, because I can't get anywhere close to the harvester's cost per cord to cut it and bring it roadside. It's impossible for me to do it with a chainsaw and tractor and whatnot. So the equation doesn't work for the price of the wood today for what the mill is paying. Okay, so here are a few other considerations I had while determining if I should buy or harvest. And buying is going to have less time involved. Harvesting has more time involved. The buying is going to be species specific. So if I order, say, a truckload of hardwoods, it's going to be always the same specifications, same species of trees. So it's going to be much more species specific. While if I harvest on the property, I'm going to be non-specific. I'm going to have a mix of hardwoods and softwoods. So then I'm going to have to find a market for these softwoods. I'm going to have to find a market for the less desirable hardwoods as well. So this is something I had to consider as well. And another thing is buying is going to be a little bit more, you're going to have more upfront cash to buy, because obviously you're going to be buying at a higher price, of higher amount, but not really. So you have more cash involved here. This one is less, because you're gonna have to cover. I mean, if you're gonna do it with a chainsaw, you're gonna have to cover your chainsaw. You're gonna have to cover the fuel for your tractor or your ATV or whatever you're gonna get it with the truck, a trailer. You're gonna have to. But all in all, it's gonna still be less upfront. And then here, the other thing is the wood is gonna be species specific, but also on the specifications when they do in with the harvester, it's going to be the minimum size is going to be more, it's going to be bigger than your minimum on your property, because you may tend to go a lot smaller, and the smaller wood, it gets more costs, more time involved. And here you're gonna have bigger wood, and here you're gonna have to take what you got on the property. So when you balance all that, I just figured that it would be a lot better for the business to grow with the quality of bought wood versus wood that's harvested. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. See you next time.